All right, what's good, everybody? Like, share, subscribe. Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. So while I was on break, waiting for my $6 big box, all right, I guess I'm advertising the deal right there. Popeyes, they just came out with it, you know, because the brother hungry though, and I got to have my beans and rice. Anyway, man, I'm over here listening to Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket there. And the judge, I guess, giving P. Diddy, Sean Combs, the stipulation about the provisions for him being a sex offender. Now, you know what he has been charged for, the PROS and then the Mann Act. Okay, the PROS, I believe, was dropped, and then they gave him the Mann Act, that's transporting across state lines for sexual activity and things, and he got his time. I think he'll end up doing 2 years and get out, okay, out of the, what they say, 50 months, I believe, okay, but more so right now, the judge had gave the stipulations where they're going to at one point give him a parole officer, right? Probation officer, okay, and gave him these stipulations of being an XCX offender. And I think that's good if you guys are into this type of stuff, okay? Or if when someone, and girls too, if someone says no, okay, and you decide you want to go on anyway, okay, or if you're the type that like children, okay, that type of thing, young or old, okay, doing this type of stuff you ain't supposed to do. But I'm listening to these stipulations, and I'm like, wow, man, you know, you sure you want to be a part of this? Okay, so it's one of the things when Diddy gets out, and he will get out. It sounds like he's getting out soon. He, like I say, he automatically registers as a sex offender. Okay, they got to get his fingerprints and his DNA to put into the database and things of that nature. Okay, it's a national database and that kind of thing, all right, to where, like I say, if he does anything, or if he say, for example, SA, or he takes anything, they'll have the fingerprints and they'll have the DNA, okay? Man, they have to, they're gonna tap his phones, internet, everything, all lines of communication, any type of thing, electrical communications. Then he's gotta let his parole officer know at where he is at all times. Like, he can't leave the area or the state or the whatever court jurisdiction without getting some type of approval and things of that nature. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff. Then they're gonna make him find a job, okay, where he's got to work 30 hours a week. But I think probably, you know, they could do something where he could drop that. For example, I don't know, let me get this here. I don't know, like, he'll manage maybe his businesses with his sons or something like that. So I think that he can find a way around that. Trying to think what other stuff that he could do. What happens to things. But if you're a regular person, you're going to end up getting a job, and being that, you know, he's an SCX offender and a felon on top of that, you're going to get severe discrimination. But there is jobs that you could do. Now, being that he's a felon, you know that he cannot bear arms, okay? So let's say anywhere he would go, you know, he would probably have to have armed security with him, okay? That type of thing, that he's limited. Like, he can't go to places like schools or anything like that. And I'm thinking that he does, that he's probably going to have to be supervised, and they're going to have eyes on him, okay? For an example. Why? Okay? All these doggone sirens are going off now. Yeah, so that type stuff. Okay, schools, and I'm thinking anywhere where they're going to have large concentrations of children, public areas, and things of that nature. Okay, I'm thinking maybe under circumstances where maybe he's taking his daughter out, because he does have a 3 or 4 year old daughter, that kind of thing. So yeah, but they're going to be watching him like a hawk. Will I think that he end up on more charges? No, but they're gonna have everything to where it's set up to where when he does get out, and let's say if he gets out of line or make a threat to anybody or anything like that, he try to go after one of those people that testified against him and things of that nature, and those people end up getting immunity too, because they did some things or whatever. Okay, but they testified to get immunity to get those charges dropped, because they were going to be brought on charges or try to get at somebody like Jaguar Wright or somebody like that. Then trust me, they're going to bring up everything. They're going to bring up that new indictment which they're working on, and or any type of state charges. Okay, all right, because they also got state offenses on Diddy, and they're gonna put the hammer on him. Okay, probably the best thing for him to do, I don't know, like he may have to get out, I don't know, maybe like go somewhere like Bali or somewhere, maybe go out and hang out with, Russell Simmons. And I've been meaning to talk about him too, okay? I'll do that probably when I get the opportunity another time. But yeah, man, so you guys are thinking about doing, or if you're in that type of stuff.
Thank you for visiting, but we do not allow loitering on this property. We kindly ask you to please leave. Thank you.
Okay, so.
This is the Security Operations Center. This property is being monitored by video surveillance 24/7.
Anyway, there's something to think about. Okay, so I got this off, also some of this stuff off of AI as well. So let me know what you think there, okay? But there's something to think about. If you end up in this type of activity, you want to violate children or, violate women and that type of things, or other men, there's something to think about, okay? All the stuff that you be charged for and what you have to go up against. You will be an SCX offender if you're convicted, and you will be a felon, all right? And you're not going to be able to enjoy some of your constitutional rights. So anyway, let me know what you think.